Hi, this is Cynthia from Dubai, and today's video I would like to share something very personal with you. In case you are thinking to move to Dubai from Europe, let's say, then I think there are some things which you have to know before you come, so you are not running into those surprises which I have been running into. If you want to see more videos like this, please hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. To be very honest with you, in the beginning you might experience a culture shock when you move here, let's say from Europe. For me, the most difficult barrier to get through was the weather. When I moved 2 years ago from Copenhagen to Dubai, it was 26 degrees difference. I took the flight in a 10 degrees weather and I landed in a 36 degrees hot summer. It was May, so it was not that hot, and then it became June, July, and in August, my first summer, it was 52 degrees. I thought I'm gonna die. Because I have been living in Denmark or in Scandinavia for 13 years, whenever the weather became hot, like 20 degrees, 22 degrees, we went to the beach and we were swimming in the 8 degrees water. So I arrived here and it's 36 degrees, then 46, and suddenly 52. One day it was really hot. I was waiting that the sun goes down and I was thinking, okay, now it's 9 p.m, let's go to the beach. It was dark and stars and light everywhere. It was so beautiful, but it was still hot. I went into the water and it was so hot. I felt I'm in a fish suit. I really just wanted to cool down, but it was not possible. The water was above 30 degrees. So you have to be prepared. If you're coming from certain places of Europe, the weather can be a difficulty for you in the beginning. I don't know, I mean, we are all different. Some of us likes heat. I'm personally more used to the cold. You just need to really make sure that when you are here and it's becoming summer, that you have a lot of water, salt and potassium with you. You can also buy electrolytes in the pharmacy, so you can just put it in your water and drink it throughout the day. I also just rearranged my daily routine in a way that, for example, in the weekend, during the day I'm not going out. Either I go out early in the morning or I just go out late in the night. The good thing about Dubai is that whatever you want to do, you can do it indoor. We have AC everywhere. You really don't have to worry about these 2 months when it's a bit hard to be outside. So how I started up, when I moved here, I didn't know anyone. So I had to start up knowing people. I had to start exploring the city and I had no idea how. There are many accounts on the Instagram. If you check, they are showing the restaurants, the beaches, entertainment centers, like groups, and then all kind of things which you are interested about. Just search on Instagram and start to follow those pages, and they give you very good ideas what to discover in Dubai or where to start to actually see the city. So that's what I have been doing. I have been following, horse riding places, beaches, restaurants, or food which I like. And I started to go one by one and check these places. So next year when my friends came over to Dubai to visit me, then I could already show them some things and they were absolutely impressed. So if you're coming alone or with family, you will find everything which you are interested about indoor. So you don't have to worry about your kids. You don't have to worry that you have to sit at home. Dubai is a big amusement park for adults. So my difficulty was where to start and how to overcome the heat, but I solved it very well. Next summer is going to be my third summer, so I'm looking forward. I think the second was already way better than the first one. The other difficulty I was running into was the English. Because English is not my first language, 90% of Dubai's population are foreigners, so nobody's first language is really English. We are all coming here from different kind of countries, from different kind of cultures, and to be honest, everybody brings their own accents. I learned English in Denmark, Copenhagen, so I was used to their accents. So I came here and I suddenly hear 50 different kind of accents around me, so I did not understand anything in the beginning. There are some people which don't speak so good English, but they try. Nobody has a consideration about communication, which is a really good thing. When they speak to you, they are convinced they speak English and they look at you strange why you don't understand them. So I told my friends that I have difficulty understanding some people's English, and they said, okay, so the solution is just say yes for everything. I'm like, okay. So that was my stable datum. So we went to a restaurant with some of my friends, we ordered food, we ordered shisha, we ordered drinks, the table was full, and they stood up and they went to the washroom. So I stayed alone in the table. The waiter comes and he asked me, da 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 da. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't understand. And he repeats, da 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 da. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry, I still don't understand. You don't speak English? I thought I do. And he repeats her time. Da, 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 da. I'm like, yes. And that moment, 3 other people appeared at my table and they cleaned it up fully. They took away the drinks, the food, the shisha. There was nothing left on the table. So it looks like I misunderstood something. So when my friends came back from the washroom, they were like, Cinder, what happened? I'm like, I just said yes. So that's what happened with me in the beginning. It was really hard to overcome with the English. But now it's my 2nd year, so I do understand the different kind of accents. So wherever I go, I really know what they want to say. I really know what they're asking me, so it's not a problem by now. Also, I think my patient level raised a lot. We are all coming here from all over the world. Nobody speaks perfect English except the guys from UK and the US. So we have to be patient with each other. And that's what I learned. Wherever I go, people are just patient with each other. You know, they are not making fun of each other's accent. They are not disrespectful with those who doesn't speak English. So it's also very important how people are really respectful with each other. In the beginning, you might land up in funny situations, but you really just don't have to take it serious. That's the other advice I can give you. Just don't take it serious. Try to make it fun. Try to enjoy it, try to learn about it. If you decide that it doesn't piss you off, life is going to be just way easier in Dubai. So the other difficulty, which was a major situation for me, was the driving. So I don't know where you moved from, but Dubai is nothing like that, okay? So we have 8-10 lanes of highways. We don't have small streets. You cannot just turn left and right so easy. You have a lot of U-turns. You have exits every 1 kilometer. Sometimes you have just 100 meters to change 8 lanes. And if you don't make it, you don't take the exit. So my other advice for you, when you move to Dubai, you take your time to get used to the driving. Maybe you can just take some lessons when you come here in the beginning, or just go out drilling. First, I just learned how to drive from home to the office. And then I had friends in different parts of the city. So when I was driving to them, I was trying to not use the map. But up to now, I'm still using the maps. I have friends living here 10-15 years. They are still daily use the maps. We are mainly using Waze, not Google Maps. You will see what works out for you better. I like Waze because it also shows the speeding cameras. It's very important to know that we have speeding cameras every 300-400 meters. And it's 500 dirham every time if you overstep the speed limit. In Dubai, the speed limit is extra 20 km per hour. So for example, on my street where I live, we can go with 80. So until 100, they actually don't fine you. But if you overstep 101, then you get fined for the 21 extra. So people who move into Dubai, they could collect a lot of speeding tickets and parking tickets. So please be aware that it's very important that we have speeding cameras everywhere. They fine for wrong parking, so you have to check the signs very well before you park somewhere. Just be patient in the beginning when you drive. It's a different kind of habit. You cannot make hand gestures, so you cannot be rude. So you have to adjust to this type of driving which we have in Dubai. So other thing which comes up many times as a difficulty when you move to Dubai is that if you don't have already friends here, it's hard to make friends. Yes and no. For me, the beginning was a bit slow to make connections. Now I have a big network. I know many people. What you have to know about Dubai is that we are all coming here to work. So we don't have unemployment in the country. We don't have people who are not doing anything or just sitting at home. So when you are trying to date or make friends, you run into that people are super busy, working usually also over the weekend. So just don't be impatient with people. You will be also very, very busy. This city never sleeps. We have always expos, networking events. So people are always doing something. It's a science fiction mega city. What is different about Dubai and other cities is, so everybody is coming here from somewhere else. Nobody really born here. You know, when you live in your hometown for X amount of years, you already made friends in kindergarten, then in elementary school, then you add more people in high school. So you already have a power base of connections. When you come to Dubai, you relocate fully. You don't bring these people with you. And nobody brings their own connections with them. You know what I mean? We are all coming here alone or with family. We are all restarting our lives. So beside the locals, we do not have roots here. I think that makes the environment very different. You restart your entire life. And it can be difficult. You can feel maybe lonely in the beginning, But what you have to know, the people are very nice and very open here. You can make friends in no time. There are many apps which are helping you to connect with other people. Not necessarily dating apps, I mean. Sport groups, schools, entertainment centers. So whatever your interest is, you can find people in that area, and then you can start connecting with them. But you don't need to worry at all, because if you are homesick, if you miss your family, if you want to go home, Dubai has one of the biggest and most busy airports in the world, and literally in a few hours you are home. I really hope by sharing my personal experiences and stories help you to give more information and prepare you about moving to Dubai. I can only recommend moving here. I have the best time in my life. I really enjoy, I work a lot, I'm very productive, I have friends, I explore the city, so I feel that life becomes very full here. Obviously, I don't have to pay personal income tax on my income, so I feel more free to use my money, and I have more possibilities for savings or spending money on those things which are important for me. So if you still have questions about moving to Dubai, if you have any fears or considerations, I will leave my email address in the comments, and feel free to get in touch with me. I wish you a great day. Bye.